Hello everyone, here we are going to discuss about invasion and metastasis. Invasion and metastasis means the main two methods of spreading of a tumor. That means it may be directly invading a tissue or it can be metastasized to distant places. Local invasion of tumor cells can be occur in three pathways: vascular invasion, lymphatic invasion, and perineural invasion. Vascular invasion means tumor is invade into the blood vessels. Lymphatic invasion means tumor invades lymph nodes and lymphatic vessels. Perineural invasion means the tumor cells invade nerve cells. Usually this invasion occur when there is less resistance along the tissue plane. When there is less resistance along the tissue planes. When we talk about metastasis, metastasis means spreading of malignant tumors from the site of origin. From the site of origin to another site or to another distant site. There are four routes of metastasis. They are hematogenous route, lymphatic route, transcoelomic or seeding into body cavities. We call it as seeding into body cavities. The other one is implantation. Usually lymphatic spread is more typical in carcinomas, whereas hematogenous spread is more typical in sarcomas. You know, carcinomas means that tumors, malignant tumors which arise from the epithelial cells, and sarcomas means the malignant tissues, malignant tumors which arise from the mesenchymal or connective tissues. But carcinomas also can be spreaded via hematogenous route. Sarcomas is the most favored one. Lymphatic drainage of the tumors occur through the natural pathways of local lymph drainage. As an example, in lung carcinomas, they which arising in the respiratory passage, they metastasize first into regional bronchial lymph nodes. They first metastasize into regional bronchial lymph nodes. Then they metastasize to tracheobronchial and hilar lymph nodes. You already know about breast carcinomas. So those breast carcinomas first spread into axillary lymph nodes. Like that, when in the lymphatic spread, those tumor cells spread along their natural pathways of local lymphatic drainage. There is a term called sentinel lymph node. What is the meaning of sentinel lymph node? It is the first regional lymph node that receives lymph flow from the primary tumor. Sentinel lymph node means first regional lymph node that it receives lymph flow from the primary tumor. Here in this example, Regional bronchial lymph nodes is the sentinel lymph node. These sentinel lymph nodes can be identified by injection of blue dyes or radiolabeled tracers near the primary tumor. How we can identify the sentinel lymph node is injection of blue dyes. Or radiolabel tracers. If we do a biopsy of this sentinel lymph node, we can determine the extent of the spread of tumor, and it can be used to plan the treatment as well. Then the transcelomic spread or spread by seeding into body cavities occur when the neoplasms invade the natural body cavities. You know there are body cavities such as peritoneal cavity, pleural cavity, pericardial cavity, like that. This mode of dissemination is particularly characteristic in ovarian cancers because those ovarian cancers often cover the peritoneal surface widely. And also there is another example that neoplasms of central nervous system such as medulloblastomas and ependymomas, that they may penetrate into the cerebral ventricles, and they can be carried by central cerebrospinal fluid as well. When we talk about the hematogenous spread, arteries are penetrated less readily than veins. A classic example is renal carcinomas. They often invade renal vein to grow in a snake-like fashion up to the inferior vena cava. Sometimes they can be reached even into the right side of the heart through this hematogenous spread. And also, hepatocellular carcinomas can penetrate along portal venous circulation, thereby into hepatic circulation and then into inferior vena cava, like that. Then finally, this implantation is occurred by accidental spillage of tumor cells. Here you can summarize the four pathways of metastasis. Here from this picture you can see metastatic cascade or the steps that involved in hematogenous spread. Here you can see primary tumor and transformed cells, and you can see there is this is the basement membrane, this is also the basement membrane. Here you can see from the primary tumor it has formed metastatic subclone. Here you can see the metastatic subclone, it has invaded the basement membrane and come to extracellular matrix. Here through the extracellular matrix it comes to the basement membrane of the blood vessel. After invasion of the basement membrane of the blood vessel, it comes into circulation and it combines with the host lymphocyte. Here you can see this tumor cells or metastatic subclone has combined with the host lymphocyte. Then further pathway, it forms a tumor cell emboli and it goes into distant places. When it comes into blood circulation, we call it as intravasation, and when it goes out from the blood vessel, we call it as extravasation. After going into distant places, these tumor cells extravasate from the blood vessel. Then here you can see it has deposited in a distant place, and there is angiogenesis occur and the growth starts. So that is how the metastasis of tumor cells occur. Thank you for watching.